Agriculture Transformation in Focus, bringing you up to speed with developments in agriculture, livestock and fisheries sectors aimed at increasing production and productivity to enhance food, nutrition and income security. Agriculture Transformation in Focus. Nutrition. Zambia is one of the countries with high malnutrition rates in the world. This is attributed to the low intake of nutritious foods and high disease burden worsened by poor feeding practices, limited access to health services, and poor sanitation as major contributors to malnutrition. Children in Zambia are prone to malnutrition due to poor dietary practices, especially low dietary diversity. To address the identified challenges, the Republic of Zambia, in collaboration with the International Fund for Agricultural Development (IFAD) and the OPEC Fund for International Development (OFID), and beneficiaries, have financed the Enhanced Smallholder Livestock Investment Program (ISLIP) under the Ministry of Fisheries and Livestock. The purpose of the program is to reduce poverty by ensuring income, food and nutrition security through improving livestock production systems among households in all districts countrywide towards a market-oriented approach.
The overall goal of the ISLIP program is to increase incomes and food security of rural poor households through improved livestock production and productivity. What we have observed is that most of the physiologically vulnerable groups to malnutrition and undernutrition are usually pregnant women, lactating women, and children that are less than 5 years old. And we have also observed that those households that have little to no income at all are also vulnerable to malnutrition. So the program is introducing nutrition and mainstreaming nutrition in most of the interventions that it is implementing. So here at Kembe in Chibombo district, we are facilitating a training where we are training farmers that have been supported under the program, with training them on the importance of nutrition, the role that nutrition plays, and also the linkages between agriculture and nutrition. Here in Chibombo, we are targeting a total of 50 beneficiaries. We have about 5 districts across the country where we are doing a similar program, and in total we'll be reaching about 250 beneficiaries. So the cooking demonstrations and the training as well, the objective was that is to promote the production and also promote the consumption of nutritious foods and diversified foods, especially for the women and also the farmers who have been supported under the program. The response that we have received from both the beneficiaries and the officers on the ground has actually been quite overwhelming, because from some of the cooking demonstrations that we attended in Chipili district of Luapula province, the beneficiaries there were very happy with the activity that was conducted, and also with the cooking demonstrations where farmers were showed different ways of utilizing food and preparing foods. The farmers were happy to see that at least most of all the foods from the 3 different groups of nutrients, those were actually represented. So the farmers are really appreciating the efforts that have been made.
Under ISLIP, I think this is when they have launched this program for scaling up nutrition. It's the first training that we have conducted. We hope there will be more trainings coming. But with other departments, we have been doing the same. So they have also come on board. So it's something that we are trying to encourage. It's about scaling up nutrition, to those who would be mothers and would be fathers. So in short, we want those farmers where we are operating from to be healthy. We want a healthy community, healthy society. Okay. That's why we engaged someone, a specialist, a nutritionist from health, to help us training our farmers. But we thought we train the people within this community. The next, I think we'll have another training somewhere there in 10 miles for those beneficiaries of this program.
Inadequate food diversity is one of the main causes of malnutrition in Zambia. On this premise, ISLIP explores sustainable initiatives to promote nutrition by improving the production and consumption of locally available foods. Under the component of sustainable livestock production, ISLIP aims at improving livestock production and productivity through animal health and nutrition. By introducing good pasture and legumes for livestock, the program has gone another step ahead by incorporating human nutrition through dietary diversity.
A lot of farmers actually, they only keep livestock just for cash. For selling. You'd find they would milk and sell everything, you know. So we are trying to encourage them to utilize the local resources that they have. Instead of them thinking of, no, we are supposed to go to Saka, buy this and this, they can utilize the same milk from the livestock, eggs, to come up with a balanced diet. That's why actually we are trying to tell them that if you bring this and this and this, it can be a balanced diet than you're thinking of until I eat cooking oil, because these issues, cooking oil and sugar, is bringing just a lot of complications, problems to our health. Yeah. So we are trying to encourage them to use the local available resources.
The farming community, especially women and the youth, are targeted with specific messaging to promote nutrition value chains with the objective of increasing the production and consumption of diverse and nutritious foods. In this regard, ISLIP facilitated a workshop in Chibombo District, Central Province. The workshop targeted to train about 50 participants on the importance of nutrition. The participants engaged in cooking demonstrations with specific focus on how to prepare healthy and nutritious foods for infants, young children, and adults.
We are conducting a training, specific training farmers in nutrition. Yes, so our purpose is to make our farmers acquire knowledge in nutrition. First thing, we'll talk about the 1,000 most critical days. Yes, that's from conception to 2 years, when the child gets to 2 years old. And then from there, that part we're also looking at nutrition during that period. Yes, what the pregnant woman has to feed and what the child has to feed from birth to up to 2 years. Yes, and then we're looking at diet diversity. Yes, what kind of food can we eat? And then we are looking at food processing. We are looking at food preservation, food storage and handling. We're also looking at hygiene. If we look at Zambia, we have vitamin A deficiency. So we are concentrating on crops that provide our community with vitamin A. This time we have orange maize, we have orange French sweet potatoes, and these other foods that would give them vitamin A, like carrots, papaya. We want to see change, mostly food processing and food preservation. Yes, and growing of those nutritious crops that will provide them with the nutrients to enhance their nutrition status.
Nutrition expert Priscilla Nambe Yasibande introduced some locally available foods that were used to prepare different types of recipes, including vegetables, juice, and cereals.
Looking at the various foods that they grow at their homesteads, we are trying to let them be aware that they can add value to their foods, and then the food will be easy to eat, and the children at home will enjoy the foods because of different presentations. As you know, we have this traditional way of cooking most of the foods, which make them become monotonous. But once you add value to them and you present them, even the under fives will enjoy the food. They won't know it's the sweet potato they're eating when they eat it in form of a biscuit or a cake. And the youths around this area, they've been encouraging to have as participants because they have been eager to learn new things. And they also showed very good interest when we started presenting the foods which they usually eat in their homes, making different recipes. When we have been training, we've looked at the tubers, we had sweet potatoes, where we made varieties. We also had cassava, which we blended with fish, so that we make a presentation which will make them have the good nutrients that they need. Because mainly under our tradition, you find that when we have animal protein, it's usually for their father, especially when it's not enough. That's what we're trying to present today, that if you have one piece of fish, you mix it with vegetables, everyone partakes of it and means the whole family is getting all the nutrients required.
Participants have learned lessons from the cooking demonstrations and are already sharing their experiences about the advantages of preparing healthy foods.
Anabwera kuti batiphunzitse mwamene tingakwanisire kusunga mwana akabadwa kutoka pamene akali mumimba muli bamayi bake mpaka abadwa ankhala na months 6 months mpaka kufika ku 1 year 6 pamene funika kumwana ni vichani. So pamene taphunzira mwamene mufunikira kusungira mwana ngati abadwa mufunika kumunyonsha before akalibo kwanza 1 hour mufunika mwamunyonsha. Aveni akakwanisa 6 months mufunika kuyamba mupasa porridge. I porridge amene mufunika mupasa porridge mwafakako kapena tunshava olo tumilk olo mabanana. Then akakwanisa 1 year 6 mungafunika kumpasa nsima na porridge mwampasa kuseni mzuwa na kumazulo. Mukampasa futi mwampasa ko naziwa anyonga. Then kunyonga afunika kunyonga mwana mpaka afikisa 2 years and above. Vamene vakuda batiphunzisa vopasa bana batiphunzisa mwamene tingaziwire kupikira porridge mwana afunika kudya porridge ya bwanji. Mufunika kupasa kufaka pochani ku porridge ya mwana uja. So chamene aphunzirako ine naphunzirako kupika porridge yofakako kapenta ku porridge ya mwana. Mufunika mwapika porridge mwafakako na tukapenta mwatufryinga pang'ono then mwafaka munchani mukavende mwamba kutwa. Then mwapika na tushuga tung'ono na tusoti.
Naphunzira mwe tifunika kusungira bana kuti bana bankhale na nzeru kuti bana bankhale bana bajabe bazakwanisa kutisunga kusokora. Batiphunzisa mwe tifunikira kuchita treat bakazi ngati bankhala na mimba mwe tifunikira kubapasira vakudya bakazi ngati bankhala na mimba mwe tifunika kubasunga mwana akabadwa mwe tifunika kumusungira mwana akabadwa kufika mwana akura. Ngati mukazi ankhala na mimba afunika ankhala na balanced diet ili bwino. Apa pena phunzira nifuna tinayeve community kwena choka nifuna tinayeve iphunzire so that mu community mweni choka mukhaleko improvement. Bakazi banga so anaphunzireko than nutrition. Tinenza ndo baphunzisa so kufika je mwana kunyumba nzamba kubaphunzisa. Ine nachimvera mushe because me am the head of the house. Because bakazi bafunika kukonka chena bauza. Because for example mongai ine mwena punzirira automatic che kufika che kunyumba nifunika kubauza ati from today mami vetenzo chita siva mushe. That's why pasogoro bana tingakamba ati bana batu ni maslorena chifukwa sitenzo basunga mushe. So mongai ine so apa nankara namvera mushe chifukwa napunzira naziwa mochitira reizi bana kuti bankhale bana banzeru kusukulu.
Newo ndi mushari njevete ndichite bana batatu. Last born ulichite 20 years. So ndashoma kwamba mushi kushonse shinda kaba abana kante chite rushibo. So ntokwibaruka kwamba mwanangu tatina kumukomenya kautora banyina wa bana shina kubasunga kautumando kante chite rushibo. Nobe mbunda ba rushibo ta ushonse shintu shinano kwenda kabatu. Mushakurya mwenko mutete kubikira ko mano kwamba no shakurya shitoba mbwa buyani. Kirini sayaro ileteka kairiyo marano bobo mi wa muntu shirenderana nutrition abo kirini kabori bobo mi wa muntu mushakurya shenkeshi uwo tumbuli mboto wete mu mishimo shinji shakurya sobene tulichite tatusawe mari kwamba yakuya mukulima kwamba yakuya mukubura shakurya shonse shitulichite bantu balichite tumawocha di maorange mafruit ambe mafruits onse achani kumishikuno kwa nye mutu alijimina masoya beans tulalijimina so ruyo ndundeya ndashomesha kwamba namukese rutosa mara kuchana kwamba ku area kuno kwa bachenji kuri bana batokomena kaboto.
21-year-old Shadrack Shikokela, a grade 11 pupil at Musoka Secondary School, is inspired to study medicine so that he can help his community.
Ndanda kwa menga doctor ndanifawa kwa menga ndawa doctor kwa menga kan shirika ko bantu kuchafa ko bantu Ndanyifuwaka kuti maningi yakupanga drinki kusebenzesha malemon. Kutereka manshi kumana ano alya malemon imwe samwatalika kwa yupa tupapatwa pechuru but kutashika papa shishira shituba then ano tuwa tupapatwa mtu yupa tuwa kwa mkutubika manshi ato opyali kumana nkuwesa sefa then amu malemon kwa timbula pakati akwa tiana mwase nkanya manshi mulya kumana mwabika mwashuga nishia kwa na juice.
With this approach by ISLIP, it is hoped that the nutrition-sensitive value chain will be promoted among smallholder farmers so that the production and consumption of nutritious foods can be increased, thereby contributing to the achievement of zero hunger in Zambia. Agriculture Transformation in Focus, bringing you up to speed with development in agriculture, livestock and fisheries sectors aimed at increasing production and productivity to enhance food, nutrition and income security. Agriculture Transformation in Focus.